In this video, we find out how bad my math is. Let's go! Because I'm running the IS350 brake upgrade, I need to run 25mm spacers on the front. I know this because 350 PHI have this amazing template that you can download and print off to check your wheel design. Now, I don't like bolt-on spacers simply because in my head it's 10 points of failure instead of 5. Also, I can't easily check the wheel nuts from the outside. You do need to take the wheel off to check the spacer nuts to make sure that they haven't come undone. For that reason, I typically knock out the studs on the wheel spacer, turning them into a slip-on. You may have noticed that I installed longer studs in a previous episode, and that's so I'll have plenty of thread when I bolt my wheel on. Now, ideally, I would press them out, but I've already put the press away, and so I'm going to hit them out with the hammer.
Yeah.
Next is the caster bar. Now, where the caster bar bolts to the control arm, the bolt holes seem to be a little bit out of alignment. Now, this misalignment only happens at the higher reaches of the caster, and I tend to max out the caster as much as I can because I do love caster. And if you remember, I was thinking about elongating the holes in the control arm to allow me to get more caster without any binding. Then I realized that one of the bolts in the caster actually has this shoulder on it, and that is actually quite a bit bigger than the actual thread. So all I've done is got some new high-grade bolts without the shoulder, and they actually go in and allow me to get the maximum amount of caster with no binding. So let's put these in both sides, then we can move on to the next thing.
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here.
So next we need to bleed the brakes, and for that I need a friend.
Friend.
This is my mate Chris, and he's gonna help me bleed the brakes.
Let's do it.
So I've topped up the reservoir with brake fluid, and I've got my mate in the car.
Are we talking about those wheels yet?
No. Come around here. We're going to start at the furthest possible away caliper at the rear left, and we're going to do the uppy downy. So I'm going to open the bleeder and say to my friend in the car, down. He's going to push the brake pedal down, and then once I nip this brake bleeder up, I'll say up. Down. 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 And while bleeding, always come back periodically to top up the reservoir. Next, I need to put the bonnet on, and for that, I need a friend.
Still here. Let's do it.
Goes, I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me f***ed up. Let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement.
So I had a bit of an exhaust leak, so I decided to put some copper gasket on. As I was doing that, I had 2 more studs fail, and one half came out and things, so I have to fix those. And I found a rattle on this exhaust that had been annoying me, but I actually forgot about until I started the car. And I found that it was this sheathing on this pipe. And a little bit of they use a little bit of like this fiberglass material on the inside, and there was a piece missing and it was rattling on the metal, so I decided to strip it off. And yeah, it's just wasn't even going to film it because I thought, oh, this will be a quick and easy thing, and now it's turned into 2.5 hours worth of work. Whoop whoop. I'm going to get these studs fixed and then get the exhaust back on the car and forget this ever happened. Okay, so the exhaust is back in the car. I did have to cut off those studs and drill them back out and just use bolts with some nuts, and I used some crush washers as well to hopefully make sure it doesn't come undone. I also used some copper gasket all the way through the exhaust system, and the exhaust actually sounds pretty good. It is a factory exhaust, so it doesn't have any sound to it, but it doesn't rattle and it doesn't sound like it has an exhaust leak anywhere now, which is good. And now I've just spent an hour going through the suspension just to make sure everything's bolted in correctly. All the bolts are in, the nuts are on, and that I am ready to put the wheels on. I'm ready to put the wheels on. Let's put the wheels on. Okay, and these are the rims. These are FG XR6 18 by 8.5 with a plus 36 offset. Now, these rims with the 25mm spacer should fit the exact same as an 18 by 9 plus 20. And that's what I've based all my math on. So hopefully that is correct. These are the wheels we're going with. I will make them fit if they don't. Now, I'm just running cheap tires at the moment. These are Winrun R330 tires. They're 235 by 40 18s. So that's about all I believe I can fit on this car with this offset. So with the rims, I've just done a basic refurb. I've just given them a rub down and sprayed them with some wheel silver. I think they've come out pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with them, but I am in no way a perfectionist, in case you haven't realized that by now. So let's get these on the car and see how they fit.
I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted. So mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. Oh God, adrenaline wasted. So mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad.
What the f? Oh. Oh my God. That's wrong. Okay, so there is obviously an issue here, and that is the wheel is sticking out about 30mm, and it is sitting on the guard. So the rear fitment is actually really good. It's exactly what I had planned for. So it sits pretty nice. Could even stand to have maybe a spacer, bring it out a little bit, but we'll get to that. But the front is actually comical. Now, I did all the math and I've obviously made a mistake somewhere. So I need to have a look, measure some things and work out where I've gone wrong. Please like and subscribe, as it does help out the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.
And now you go wish you would